Hey everyone, good morning. I'm sure a lot of you know that I have applied for the 100 Elliot Lakers who care in hopes of bringing some improvement to our pediatric care in Elliot Lake. So I'm going to clip together a little video for you right now because I have seen firsthand the magic that comes from having a child-based approach, and I actually have to check Elijah's blood today. He's playing with his Quaggy check machine case, but I actually have to check his blood levels today. It's something that we have to do at home regularly, unfortunately. The poke is similar to that of the diabetic poke, but I have to go deeper because I need like a really big, like ladybug size drop of blood. So I have to poke deeper than I do with his glucometer, because he does have one. He used to have issues with his blood levels, so I have to go much deeper. And also we poke the side of his toe, which I've tested on myself because I always want to know what he's experiencing. And sometimes if I'm kind of concerned that maybe the machine's not working, I'll use myself as a test subject because I'm not about to use him as one. And it's not pleasant, but I'm going to show everyone the difference. So I'm not going to poke him twice, but he knows what the machine is and he knows what it does. So yeah, I'm just going to show everyone the difference that this can make. What do you got, buddy? Okay, so I let him check it out. Kind of let him experiment with it. And then none of this stuff matters to you guys, but I do have to set it up. It's hard to do this with one hand. Okay, so now I put this over here because if he pokes at that, if he plays with the machine, he'll hit a button and then the whole thing will reset. Okay, so I need to poke him. No. And see, he sees it. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's just a little poke. No. Okay. No. Now, let me show you a little magic trick that I learned while at Sick Kids. Something I'm hoping our hospital will implement. If successful, well, regardless of if I'm successful with the 100 Elliot Lakers who care, but let me introduce you to the hand puppet. Watch this. Hey, Elijah. Hey. Yeah? Hi. How are you? Yeah. We need to poke your toe. Is that okay? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay, you gonna tell me what Mickey Mouse is doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? Yeah. Oh my gosh, is he? I'm gonna... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna watch you. Are you ready? No. Oh, it'll be quick. It'll be quick. Ready? No. Ready? No. No. It's okay. Hey, look at me. Look at me. A. What comes after A? B. All done. All done. You were so brave. Yeah. And look. You did it! Hooray! And there you have it. The difference that a child-based approach can make. When I slowed it down and I spoke to Elijah like a child, and I didn't try to just explain to him that it's going to be a little poke. I didn't try to reason with him. I just told him it was going to be okay, made it fun, distracted him, and it was perfectly fine. When we when we used to do this, you know, before I learned better, and you know, you learn better and you do better, it actually, the first time we tried this machine at home, it was 3 pokes because it has to be fresh blood. So I was flustered. Elijah was losing it. He was kicking his foot and trying to pull it away from me. He was just sweating, you know, having a hard time breathing because he was crying so hard, turning blue, which is, you know, heart baby problems. But it was absolutely horrible.
No.
And that was... No, what? That was when I kind of decided that, like, you know what, we need to start thinking about how we can make things better. And I started to come up with rules for Elijah and ask staff to approach him a specific way. And I stopped just, you know, holding him down so we could try to get IV access, or holding him down so he could get a needle. And, you know, we started to really try to reduce the trauma for him, because we know that his experiences with healthcare are going to be lifelong. He is never not going to have appointments with doctors, and he, you know, I don't want him to be like an 18-year-old off at college, feel a flutter in his chest and not go seek attention because he's scared from years of trauma. And that is in the forefront of my brain, because I know that, unlike a lot of other people, I wasn't blessed with a healthy baby. I was blessed with an amazing baby. But he wasn't born healthy like everyone else. And you getting down? Okay. I think that that's just, it's really important to us to reduce the trauma. But the reality is that health isn't promised to anyone, and accidents happen, and healthy kids get sick, and it's a sad subject, and we won't dive too deep into it because everyone sees the world. But I mean, I never thought that it would happen to me. I think that that's kind of like the common trend. You don't want to think that it'll happen to you, but it did. Despite doing everything right, you know, being healthy and a healthy pregnancy, it happened to us. And it could happen to Shannon. It could happen to your kids. It could happen to anyone. And if that child has a fear, then who knows? Are they going to seek the medical attention that they need? I mean, I don't know. Are they going to leave it? Is that a common thing where people don't feel well for a few weeks or a few months and they leave it and they brush it off because they're not proactive with their health care? Yeah, that is. It's a common trend. We see it all the time. I've seen it in my family. Mom, looking at you. But, you know, it's really important that we start making this a positive experience, because we need to be setting our kids up to be happier and healthier and proactive with their health and not afraid of doctors. And it only takes one time. It only takes one, you know, horrible experience for that fear to be developed. I mean, we all have it, you know. Most people who are afraid of, just a random example, dogs, okay? And if you ask them why they're afraid of dogs, most of them will tell you, oh, well, when I was a kid, I was bitten. Or, well, when I was a kid, I was chased around. Well, it's the same thing for needles. Most of us who have a fear of needles, there's a reason for it. You know, most of us who have fears of anything, there's a reason for it. So, I mean, whether we remember that reason or it was early in our life and we don't remember it, but that fear and anxiety is just so deeply deep inside of us, there is normally a reason. And there is a better way to do things. And I just wanted to take a second to show you all, because I feel like I can talk about it and it could make sense and you could hear me and think, oh, that's a great idea. But I really wanted to show people, because that is the difference that it could make. That's my son, who is more than familiar with procedures and pokes and, you know, having to get poked and prodded at. And he tends to tolerate most stuff pretty good, you know, G-tube changes or putting the oxygen saturation thing on his foot. He kind of just sits there and he lets us do it. It's just part of his life. But this has always been one that's kind of a big fear thing for him. And I just wanted to do better. And I'm so excited to bring this change to our hospital. I am so excited to... I've had some parents already reach out to me and tell me, you know, about their experiences and thank me for wanting to do this. And, you know, there was some negative experiences and some experiences where they weren't too happy with what happened, even though they know that it needed to happen. And I appreciate your messages. I appreciate your thanks. I appreciate your support. I am so excited for tomorrow. I want to encourage everyone, please come out, register. This is, you know, you hear it all the time. People complaining about how they don't have a say in what's happening. You know, city council will vote to do something and people are like, well, I didn't really want that to happen, or I this, or me that, or I don't like that, or I want this to happen. Or it's just a common, it's a common theme that we hear, and not just here and everywhere. But the Rotary Club put on this amazing thing, and this is your chance. This is your chance to have a say. $100, you come out, you have a say. You can vote. Whether you vote for me or not, you can have a say. And I think that Elliot Lake is going to decide tomorrow what project means the most to them. And whatever project wins, it seems that they're all going to benefit our youth, which is amazing and a refreshing change of pace for our community. So I just wanted to take a second to show you all some of why I'm so passionate about my project. And again, urge everyone to please sign up. Email the I'm in 100 Elliot Lakers. It's been shared on my wall. Don't quote me on what I just said, but it's been shared on my wall several times. Facebook, look up 100 Elliot Lakers Who Care. You can find it, but let's do this for our community, okay? Get out there, vote, and I'll see you there. Bye, guys.